What's been driving this gold rally up until basically now?
Gold has been in the headlines an awful lot lately, and there are good reasons behind that. I mean, obviously, like you mentioned a moment ago, last year was phenomenal for gold. It was, I believe, its best year since 2010. I think gold gained about 26% last year. And so far this year, we're on a pretty similar trajectory. I think gold, as we speak, is up about 10% on the year. It's already, hit a new all-time high measured in USD on about 11 different occasions. And there are obviously a variety of reasons, driving that. But and if I think if you were to look, just kind of take a cursory look at the headlines right now, what you'll read is something to the effect of, gold's recent uptick is largely due to, safe haven inflows from investors who are concerned about tariffs, the potential economic impact of tariffs, a multi-front trade war, all of this. And to some degree, that is certainly true, but it would almost lead one to believe that there's this massive influx of new, retail investors to the gold space. And that's really not necessarily the case right now, at least from our perspective. And I can kind of get into some of the dealer stats later if you'd like. But I think there's actually more of a stronger undercurrent right now for gold, which is central bank buying. And I'm sure your audience is well aware that gold or central banks have a nice appetite for gold. They have for a while now, but over the past 3 years, central banks have collectively bought more than 1,000 metric tons each year, which is a record. And more recently, in quarter 4 of last year, central banks bought over 330 tons of metric tons of gold. Sorry, and that was a 54% jump quarter over quarter, or year over year rather. So compared to fourth quarter of the year prior. So I think that's kind of been the really kind of stronger undercurrent right now, right, for gold at the moment. Again, a lot of factors play into that, but that's kind of the one that I've highlighted.